And welcome to my YouTube channel Excel 1A Simulation Training. So open the Excel 1A Simulation Training. So Excel 1A Simulation Training. So if you want to complete assignments or exam, you can contact on my WhatsApp link and email. If you want to complete my IT Lab course, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint and Microsoft Access, we can do online courses in accounting, math, stat, finance, economics, writing, and other courses. So I will guarantee you a 90 or 95 plus grade your assignment and your exam. So open the Excel chapter 1 simulation training. Excel 1 simulation training. Click the start. Open the Excel 1 training. So total question is 17 and we move to the question number 1. So select the A1 and type the worksheets, title the area, pantry and press enter. So select the A1 and press enter. So question number 1 is complete and we move to the question number 2. So question number 2 is in the cell A2 type the worksheet subtitle the third quarter sale for fruit separates. So copy the subtitles and paste the subtitle in press enter. Sorry, centers and negative, use the name box to the navigates in the cell A4 and type the gems to form the first row title and then press enter. So select the A4 and type the gems and press enter. And next is in the cell A5 type J and notice the text from the previous cell display. Continue typing reminders of the row title by typing LIs. So select the F5 and press enter. So question number 2 is complete. We move to the question number 3. So question number 3 is in the cell B3 type the July and then on the formula bars click to enter the button to confirm the entry and keep in cell B3. So select the B3 and type the July and press enter. And next is with the cell B3 is active and drag the fill handle to right to file the month August and September in cell C3 to D3. So type the B3 and fill handle to C3 to D3. So copy the formula C3 to D3. So question number 3 is complete. We move to the question number 4. So question number 4 is pointers point to the vertical line between the column A and B. Column B heading display the resize pointer and then drag to the right until column a little wider than the row heading space chutney. So select the column A and next select the range B3 to D3, right click over the selected range the mini toolbar and click the center. So type the B3 to D3, press enter and click the center. So question number 4 is complete. We move to the question number 5. So question number 5 is under July click the cell B4 and type the value. So select the B4 and type the 68 and 3 5.12 and press enter. And next is in the column heading area select the column BF and on the home tab cell group and click the format and click the column with box selected type 13. So select the column B2 F, right clicks and click the column with this type 13 and click OK. And next cell C4 and type the value and then press tab. So copy the value and paste the value in cell C4, press enter. And next in the cell D4. So the value and paste the value in cell D4 and B5. So copy a value and B5, press enter, and next is C5 and paste the value, press enter, and next is D5. So select the D5 and press enter. So question number 5 is complete. We move to the question number 6. So question number 6 is, in the cell B8 and type the formula. Select the B8 and press enter, and use this in the cell C8, use the point and click the method, enter the formula, add the value C4 to C7. So type is equal to and C4 plus C5 plus C6 plus C7 and press enter. And next is click the cell D8 on the home tabs and editing groups, click the sum to enter the function, sum the value in cell D4 to D7. Go to the home tabs, go to the editing group and click the sum and press enter. So question number 6 is complete. We move to the question number 7. So question number 7 is, in the cell, click the cell E3 and type the total. So select the E3 and press enter. E4 active home tab editing group and click the auto sum button, value B4 to D4. So click the auto sum and press enter. And next is E4 and drag the field handle down E5 to E8. And I click the cell F3 and type the trend. So question number 7 is complete. We move to the question number 8. So question number 8 is, select the range A1 to F1. So copy the range and paste the range and click the merge and centers. And next is A2 to F2, press centers, alignments and click the merge and centers. And next is select the A1 is the styles and set styles and click the headings and title set styles. Click the heading and apply the heading 1 set style in cell A2 and the heading 1 set styles. And next is select the range B3 to F3, hold control, select the range A4 to A8 with the non-adjusted range, select and apply the heading 4 set style. So B3 to F3 and control A4 to A8 and apply the heading 4 cell style. So question number 8 is complete. And next is question number 9 is, select the non-adjusted range B4 to E4 and B8 to E8 and then on the home tabs in the number groups and click the accounting number format. So type the B4 to E4, press enter, and next is B4 to E4 and B8 to E8 and number groups and click the accounting number formats. And next is select the range B5 to E7. So B5 to E7, press enter and comma styles. And next is select the range B4 to E8 and then style groups, display the set styles under title and heading and click the total set style. So B8 to E8, press enter and set style and heading and total cell styles. So question number 9 is complete. We move to the question number 10. So question number 10 is, click the page layout tabs, then theme groups and click the theme and click the slice theme. So go to the page layout tabs, go to theme groups and click the slice, and next is select the column A, home tabs, cell groups and click the format and then click the auto fit column and the auto fit column. So question number 10 is complete. We move to the question number 11. So question number 11 is select the range A3 to D7 on the insert tabs in the chart groups and click the recommended chart. Sheet the first cluster column charts, item name as the category axis and the month legend. So type the A3 to D7 and press enter. Insert tabs and recommended charts and click the first cluster column chart. Click OK. So question number 11 is complete. We move to the question number 12. So question number 12 is in the charts click anywhere the chart title and select the title box. Select the chart title and select the chart title, paste the chart title, and next is click in inside border outside chart title to the right and chart style buttons and drag the verticals and then six styles above the style and click the color for the third row of the color and chart style 6 and next is colorful under the third colorfuls and next is position the upper left corner of the charts align with the upper left corner in cell A10. Move and drag the chart in cell A10. So question number 12 is complete. We move to the question number 11. So question number 11 is select the range B4 to D7. So copy your range and paste the link, press enter, insert tab and line sparklines, and F4 to F7, click OK. And next is the sparkling and show groups and click the marker checkbox and sparkling tabs in the style groups, click the more first row third style. So question number 13 is complete. We move to the question number 14. So question number 14 is on the page layout tabs in the page setup groups and click the margin at the bottom of the margins gallery in the custom margin. On the margin tab under the centers on the page select the horizontally checkbox do not. Go to the page layout tabs and click the margin, custom margin on the margins under and click the center on the page and header and footers and click the custom footer left section, insert the file name, click OK and again OK, and next is in the page setup and click the orientation to landscapes. So question number 14 is complete. We move to the question number 15. So question number 15 is click the file tabs and then backstage view on the left, click info tabs in the lower right corners, click the show all property as the tag type fruit spread and sales. So go to the file tabs and the backstage and show all property, click the info and show all property and type the tag and press enter, and next is print preview. So click the print preview. So question number 15 is complete. We move to the question number 16. So question number 16 is select the range A5 to F5, click the file tabs to display the backstage view, click the print under setting and print active sheets and then click the print selection. So A2 to F5, press enter and go to the file tabs and backstage view and click the print and print active sheet in the click the print section. So question number 16 is complete. We move to the question number 17. So question number 17 is the formula tabs in the formula dating groups and click the show formula, and point A column heading drag to the select the F column and boundary and select it and apply the auto fit column. And next is page layout tabs in the fit groups and column with one page to scale and fit one pages. So go to the page layout tabs and fit groups with this one pages. So question number 17 is complete. So I have done the assignments. Please click OK to submit the assignments. Click OK. And you can see the score. Excel 1 is simulation training. Current score is 100%. So if you want to complete assignments or exam, you can contact on my WhatsApp link and email. If you want to complete my IT Lab course, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint and Microsoft Access, we can do online courses in accounting, math, stat, finance, economics, writing and other courses. So I will guarantee you a 90 or 95 plus grade your assignment and your exam.